That was not funny.
Go, Jarrett.
All right, so it's my first time. So the single scariest thing about being an atheist is death. Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. And I mean, everyone's scared of death, right? Like, everyone's terrified of it. But I mean, I think atheists are especially scared of it. Because, I mean, we have, like, real death. Not that kind of fake death where you're like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, just kidding, I'm alive. Or now I'm an elephant. Ooh. None of that. Like, when you're dead, like, you're dead. And you're all alone, and it's dark, and you don't even really have any conscious, like, perception of what it could be like. So, you know, I was really struggling with this, and coincidentally, especially around the time when I was like 18, and I was actually, coincidentally at the time, me and my group of my friends were hanging out with these two new girls, Kelly and Kim. Kelly and Kim were like these short, blonde girls. They were twins. They were really attractive. All of my cisgendered, heterosexual friends were really into them, and they were like, oh my god, anything they said, anything that they wanted to do, we did. You know what I mean? Like, it passed unanimously on the floor. And Kelly especially, Kelly got really into like supernatural stuff. Like, she had us like playing Ouija boards, and she had us like going into abandoned houses and doing all this stuff, and I was like terrified of it, and all my guy friends would be like, yeah, let's go do it, and then she'd like giggle and be like, haha, this is so much fun. Terrifying. So one day, she's like, guess what, guys, guess what? And we're like, what? And she's like, I found this abandoned asylum. It's North Shore Asylum. Now, this is in Knoxville, Tennessee, guys. And the South just kind of, yeah. And the South kind of adds some scariness to everything. Especially being an atheist. And so we get to this asylum. We decide to go, and it's me and we go with my guy friends, and we get out, and we like wait for the security guard to pass, and we like run across the yard, and they start doing like really dumbass, like, little turns on the ground, somersaults, and so I do the somersaults, of course. And we get to the window, and we pop up the window, and we get inside. It's like all dark, and we decided, I don't know who made this decision, but we're only gonna bring 2 flashlights. And so we're walking around with 2 flashlights, and there's that awkward time when you're like, should I be in front of the flashlight or behind the person with the flashlight? Because of course Kelly and Kim get the flashlights, like, fuck them, they're girls, I need a flashlight. So we're like walking around, and it's terrifying, guys. Like, the lights are flickering, and they're like those fluorescent. I don't know why they're still on. This was abandoned in like the 70s. It's like American Horror Story or something. And we're going through, and like someone finds a straitjacket. It's really creepy. And Kelly and Kim, they'll just like laugh at something, and be like, let's turn off all the lights. And I'm like, fuck no. And of course all my guy friends, they're just like, yeah, let's do it. Let's run around and scare people. Woo! Let's put on the straitjacket. There were like records laid out. It would be like patient 3501. Today he was extremely aggressive today. And what the fuck is this? This guy is still here, and he's haunting this. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. I mean, that wasn't the first one. I mean, there was definitely others that were like, patient 555 just took a poop today. And it was really, I don't know who left these here. This HIPAA violation. So anyway, so yeah, we're going around. We get to the pediatric ward, and there's like really creepy animals. I don't know who drew these things. Like, it's insane. And they're like elephants that are just. And this is the second time I've mentioned elephants. I really like them. They're like they're on the wall, and they're like creepy looking, and it's just terrifying. And then we get there, and there's like on the wall, and I'm not joking, in like red paint, which I can only assume is paint because it's definitely not blood, right? It's like a big why, and then a big question mark, and we're just like, what the fuck? And it's like dripping down. And this is the part where you really start, as an atheist, you really start kind of doubting your faith. You really start doubting your faith because you're just like, fuck, there's no scientific evidence for ghosts. There's no scientific evidence. There's no good journals putting out stuff about ghosts. But then Kelly sees it. Kelly sees this dark door, and it leads, there's stairs going down into this basement. And she's like, oh my God, it's the basement. We have to go down into the basement. We have 2 flashlights. We're going down to a basement. I mean, there's asbestos everywhere. We're probably gonna die. Yeah. And so she's like linking arms with everyone. Like, we're all gonna go down together. And so like, I'm the last guy, so I like link arms, and we're like going in here, and we're all terrified. You know, like my Christian friends, they're like, oh my God, don't let me die. And you know, and in that moment, you know, we went down, and I'm not going to tell you what was down there, because that's not really like what it's about. It's about the fact that, you know, we were all there, and we were all terrified, but we went down into that hole, into a scary place. And that's what, you know, atheism is like really about. You know, everyone's terrified, and I'm so scared of death. But you know, everyone's gonna die. No matter what religion you are, no matter what, you know, you did in the past, everyone dies, and everyone is scared shitless. But you know, that just makes it okay. Thank you.